So we were brought into a very large healthcare agency to work with them to set up their program management office. They wanted us to help them look overall at their processes, their procedures, how do they manage their enterprise. So we went in, we helped them to do that and just bring a lot of greater success to them. And that's been a huge success story. We have been with them for over 8 years now and just really put in place processes used across their department. I think what really makes us different is our people. We bring in people who have experience in the industries that we're supporting, as well as deep experience in managing enterprises. So we quickly go in, we're quickly able to assess what the customer needs, what their gaps are, how to fill those gaps, and then we help them to put their processes in place. And I do think our people are what make us different. Edwards today is 60 people, and our work focuses on the Baltimore, DC metropolitan area. We focus on mid-sized companies to large federal agencies. Our goal is to, in the next 5 years, become a 200 to 300 person company, and we'd like to expand outside of the DC area. We're pretty partner and technology agnostic. We go in, the first thing we do is really assess what the customer needs, so we allow those needs to drive what technologies we bring in. We have a variety of companies that we work with, and then depending upon what the customer needs are, we'll make those decisions who we should work with. You know, I wouldn't say that cybersecurity is driving our business, but we just see it as such a critical piece to the success of any business in this day and age. We don't believe that it can be ignored, and we think way too many mid-sized companies think it's something they don't have to deal with and address. Kind of the analogy we use is they have their heads in the sand. So what we feel like we do is bring to light, what are your risks? You have to understand what your risks are so you can make a decision. Can I accept this risk? This one, it's acceptable, but I need to notch it down a little bit, or this one has to go away altogether. And then we can work with them once they understand their risk. What's their mitigation plan? Do they have a remediation plan? What is it they need to do? And I think that's where we excel. So it hasn't overtaken the business, but it's definitely complementary and something we, for our customers, can't ignore. I was not an IT background, but what really got me into the business was my ability. I was a strong technology user, so I could understand what the technicians were trying to get across, and then I could put it into language that our non-technical managers could understand so we could get funding and support. So I really stayed. It was more my communication and management skills than my technology skills. When I left the government, I really did that because I'd been with the same agency for 20 years and I wanted broader experience. And part of my thought was I'd go back, but I really feel like I bring more to the government being on this side of the fence than I did being back in the government, because I can bring talent and expertise that it was so tough to get our hands on then. My journey as a woman has been exciting and unique. Most of the time I've been the only woman around the boardroom table and at my level, but I think you just learn how to work with everybody. I think the diversity in the room helps, and that's what I try to do in our company, really have a diverse leadership team to bring all types of perspectives to the table.